My child, don't turn away. Stay here for this moment, because what you are sensing is not random. There is a weight in the air that your spirit recognizes, even if your mind cannot yet explain it. You were brought to a pause for a reason. Something is shifting around you, something you cannot see, but have already begun to feel. Do not treat this as ordinary. This is a sacred interruption, a moment where God's voice meets your heart at the precise time you needed to pause. I have been waiting for you to be open enough, willing enough, and ready enough to listen. You did not plan to hear me today, but I planned to speak. You thought you paused by chance, but this moment carries purpose. I am calling your attention now with love and urgency. Stay with me. Do not turn away. This is a serious and urgent call, spoken with care and intention. I am not speaking quietly, and I am not offering gentle hints. I am reaching you with clarity, concern, and protection, because this moment matters. You were meant to stop here. These words are here for a reason, and you were not meant to pass them by without listening, and you were never meant to pass them by without listening. You were not meant to brush this aside or treat it lightly. You are here because something within you has reached a turning point. Your life is in motion, and your spirit has been searching even before your thoughts could name it. Today, if you hear His voice, do not harden your hearts. You are hearing that voice now. You have sensed it already, the quiet pressure, the heaviness you couldn't explain, the awareness that something is shifting. It felt like the atmosphere around your life changed, as though a moment was forming just beyond your understanding. That awareness was not meant to alarm you, but to prepare you. This is a crossroads. One direction leads toward clarity, steadiness, and renewal. The other leads into delay and confusion. Scripture reminds us, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness is not weakness, it is alignment. This moment was shaped to meet you here before the next step is taken. Changes are unfolding even if you cannot yet see their full shape. Plans are adjusting, relationships are shifting, emotions are rising, pressure is building. In the middle of it all, you are being drawn back into balance, guided before uncertainty gains ground. This moment carries more weight than it appears. What you receive here can guard your next steps and steady your direction. That is why this feels different. That is why, do not step away. This moment is intentional, and it is here to prepare you for what comes next. There is an urgency being pressed upon your spirit, revealing what you may not yet recognize. I sense pressure gathering, confusion trying to take shape, emotions rising toward a decisive moment. And I will not let you step forward unaware. You are being awakened now, so you do not move blindly into what could harm you or miss what is meant to steady you. So much has been unfolding quietly around you, subtle influences, silent pressures, distractions meant to weaken your focus. You came closer than you realized to choices that could have wounded you, and just as close to moments that could have restored you. That is why you were slowed here, so you do not enter the wrong moment or walk past the right one. The prudent see danger and take refuge, because this unexpected moment carries what you have been longing for: clarity where there was confusion, steadiness where there was fear, direction where there was strain. This is not distance, this is nearness. This is a call spoken with care and intensity, drawing your attention before the next step is taken. These words are not meant only for thought, they are meant for the depths within you. This moment matters. What follows will bring into the light what has been forming and guard what has been placed within you. Stay present. Do not turn away. You are here because this moment was needed. If these words have spoken to your heart, you may share what stood out to you. Then stay with me, because this message continues to unfold with purpose. My child, pause for a moment and let this settle within you. What stood out to you, or how this message met you where you are? Your voice matters here. When you like this video, share it with someone who may need encouragement, and subscribe to stay connected. You help extend this moment of clarity and hope beyond yourself. Together, we create a space where hearts can pause, reflect, and be strengthened. My child, let what you've heard settle deep, because this is not the end of the interruption. It is the beginning of direction. You did not arrive here by chance, and you did not stop because of distraction or idle curiosity. This pause was intentional. Your path was gently interrupted because I reached into your moment and steadied your spirit when your thoughts were drifting too far ahead. This pause was carefully timed. Nothing collided randomly. Every second aligned because you were on the verge of passing something essential, something your future required, something your heart longed for before you had words for it. I drew you here because the noise around you finally softened enough for you to hear what has been waiting beneath it. You did not expect this interruption, but it was already prepared. This moment was set apart, urgent and necessary, because timing carries weight beyond what you can see. Your days have been moving fast, your mind crowded, your emotions stretched thin. You have been carrying pressures quietly, holding questions you could not fully voice, walking through moments that felt heavy and uncertain. When you thought, I don't know what's wrong, I just feel off. That was not confusion, that was awareness. Your spirit sensed a shift before your thoughts could catch up. Every unseen struggle was noticed, every lonely moment, every silent ache, every time your strength felt just out of reach. I watched as a guardian watches closely, and when I saw risk approaching the next chapter of your life, I could not remain silent. You were close to choices that would drain you, and just as close to blessings you might have overlooked. That is why you were stopped, not to restrain you, but to protect you. Do not dismiss this pause. It was not accidental. It was shaped with care, carried by persistence, and sustained through quiet signals you may not have understood at the time. You felt the tension, the subtle pull, the unease you could not name. That was the call reaching you before the noise rose again. This moment carries purpose. Timing in the unseen is never accidental. It opens in seasons, in brief windows where direction can be restored and steps can be steadied. That window is open now. Had you moved past it, you might have stepped into what comes next with less clarity than you need, and that could not be allowed. You have been carrying more than you show. Your heart is worn, your thoughts scattered, your spirit stretched thin. You've pushed forward while feeling heavy inside, unsure how to name what's been weighing on you. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness. Restoration begins before the next step is taken. You are crossing into a new season, one that demands clarity, strength, and discernment. The wrong choice could drain your peace. The right one could lift your path forward. This is why guidance matters now. Before pressure speaks louder than wisdom, your weariness has not gone unseen. While you've been fighting quietly, help has been active on your behalf. This interruption is protection, not delay preparation, not restraint. You were slowed here because what follows depends on what you receive now. Your heart needed this pause. Your spirit needed this awakening. Stay present. What lies ahead carries weight. And this moment is helping prepare your heart to meet what comes next with steadiness and awareness. To meet what comes next with steadiness and awareness. My child, there is something you have not fully seen yet, something your heart sensed before your thoughts could name it. A warning has been forming quietly around your life, hidden beneath shifting emotions and sudden inner pressure. What felt like confusion was not random. Something changed, something stirred, and you were not meant to face it unaware. You noticed the swings, didn't you? Calm turning to heaviness. Clarity giving way to fog, strength fading without explanation. These movements did not rise on their own. They were the early waves of resistance pressing against your spirit, trying to unsettle your peace and weaken your resolve. Small frustrations grew heavier than they should. Ordinary moments felt draining. Even familiar places and people began to feel different. Doubt grew louder. Temptation felt closer, not only to do wrong, but to settle, withdraw. Return to old patterns that once harmed you. That pull is not new. It appears when progress is near. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Pressure increases when direction is about to change. Some influences arrive disguised as comfort. Some voices sounded familiar, gentle, even supportive. yet carried hidden weight. Not every open door in this season is meant for you. Old wounds resurfaced, memories returned, emotions reawakened, not because you were moving backward, but because vulnerable places were being tested. The pressure you felt, the tightness, the restlessness, the mental strain was not meaningless. It was resistance meeting awakening. What you sensed was real, and this moment is helping you respond with clarity instead of fear. You were slowed for protection. This message is not information alone. It is meant to point you toward protection and awareness, a pause placed between you and what sought to pull you off course. You are being invited into steadiness, guidance, and renewed direction. The storm may be forming, but it does not need to define your outcome. Stay attentive, stay grounded. This moment matters because it is shielding what lies ahead. Now, hear this clearly. The greatest danger before you is not the pressure around you, but the moment your attention slips away in the middle of it. Risk grows when focus fades, when the heart scatters, the spirit dulls, the mind clouds, and the noise of life drowns out guidance. That is why these words come with urgency. If you turn aside now, you could miss what is meant to steady you. You may not see how close the confusion is, how near distraction drifts, but it is seen. Distraction works quietly, not only through obvious pulls, but through small, familiar things that feel harmless. Endless noise, crowded thoughts, emotional clutter, the weight of too many demands. Little by little, awareness dulls, numbness follows, not because faith is gone, but because the heart has been overwhelmed. Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. Staying alert is protection. Confusion presses next. Decisions are second-guessed. Direction feels uncertain. Thoughts circle without rest. What feels like stress is often interference, blurring judgment and stirring emotions until everything feels heavier than it should. This is when collapse tries to take hold, when one disappointment feels final, when weariness whispers to give up. Then comes deception dressed as comfort, gentle-looking choices that quietly drain strength, familiar faces that feel safe but pull backward, desires that seem soothing yet hide consequences, traps painted softly, chains wrapped warmly. You were closer than you knew to drifting into harm, not by force, but by fatigue. That is why this interruption came, not to alarm you, but to guard you, not to restrain you, but to refocus you. This is a critical stretch of your journey. Do not look away now. Everything is shifting. Everything within you is stirring. This is not the moment to drift. It is the moment to lean in, stay aware, and remain open. What comes next is meant to steady your steps. My child, what I am reaching toward now is delicate and deeply hidden. These are places you've learned to avoid, wounds you covered because they hurt too much to face. I am not coming to expose or shame you, but to lift what has been pressing on your heart so you can breathe again. You are tired in ways few can see. You've been holding yourself together with strength that's nearly gone, moving through days exhausted, resting without relief, carrying a weight that never seems to lift. You try to encourage yourself, but the words feel hollow. You smile, but it takes effort. There is a quiet heaviness within you, steady and suffocating, one you rarely speak of because you don't know how. That numbness you feel is not failure. It is the heart protecting itself after carrying too much for too long. Beneath it lies sadness layered with loss, disappointment, regret, and unanswered hopes. You tell yourself you should be stronger by now, yet the ache has deeper roots than you realized. Confusion has followed questions without answers, thoughts circling endlessly, purpose feeling distant. And in those moments, worth feels fragile. You judge yourself harshly and believe whispers that say you are falling behind. But those voices are not truth. They are wounds speaking louder than hope. Disappointment has shaped your expectations, dreams that faded, connections that broke, seasons that hurt instead of healed. You tried to move past it, yet it still lingers, quietly influencing how you see tomorrow, and still you are seen. These wounds are known, and they are not the end of your story. My child, you are weary in ways you've never voiced, carrying pain you learned to hide. There are wounds shaped by lonely seasons, by loving deeply and not being met there, by giving your best and still feeling unseen. Words spoken over you linger, disappointments left marks. Yet none of this defines you. These wounds are known, and they are not your end. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. What hurt you did not defeat you. What tried to silence you did not erase your worth. You are still standing, still held, still moving forward. This is your affirmation. You are seen, you are valued, and you are being led into what comes next. Lord, I come before you with an open heart. You see the weariness I could not explain and the burdens I tried to carry alone. I ask you to steady my thoughts, quiet the noise within me, and restore what has been strained by fear and uncertainty. Guide my steps with wisdom and clarity. Where my strength feels thin, meet me with your peace. I place what lies ahead in your hands, trusting that you are near, attentive, and faithful to lead me forward.